Hello friend, welcome back. This is Golden Sun. Let's continue with our for loop fun, okay? In the last video, we introduced the for loop like that, and that's the basic um, form of for loop. But did you notice we never used the variable I inside our task, the job. We just repeat two static strings, right? Hello and hello too. So this time, let's print out the value of I, okay? So let's get started. For loop and dd to delete one line, and let's do something like, okay, instead of hello, x key to delete, let's put a placeholder for the integer, right? And let's print out all the I. So we'll see the first I will be 0. So we'll see 0, then right 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it. We have two files here. Let's update the a.out by recompile gcc. Yes, it works. It compiles 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's double check the code here, right? So this one was generated in the first iteration of the for loop. So in the first iteration, I is 0. So I is 0, so the value of that is 0. Then we can see, right? This format string is for the variable I, okay? So in the second iteration, so it executes like that, right? When we enter the for loop, the first time I is 0, so we run the code to print out 0. Then it loops back, entering the second iteration. Now I is 1, and it checks, is I still less than 5? Yes, so it's allowed to enter this body of for loop, okay? So now I is 1, we print out the 1 is here the second time. Then from here it jumps back to the for loop, right? Entering the third iteration. Now I is 2, so we print out the 2 is here. Then the next round I is 3, right? So we print out the 3, because the 3, yeah, before it enters this block, it always check if the condition still, right, holds. Yes, 3, I equals 3 is less than 5, so we have 3 here. Now next round, actually it's the last round. Now I is 4. 4 is still less than 5, so we print out that. Oh, I forgot. After that, it runs that I equals I plus 1. So now I becomes 5. Okay, 5 is not less than 5, right? 5 equals 5, but 5 is not less than 5. So it skip the body of a for loop and go to the next line like that, and it ends, right? What if we want to print out, let's say 15, okay, numbers? So we can easily insert a 1 here, right? But okay, what if we want to print out the even number only? So we can add an if here, right? If Oh, how can we check if a number, an integer is even or not? We can use, right, the remainder. This is called the modulo operator. I mod 2. If the remainder, yeah, mod means we get the remainder of the division, I divided by 2. If the remainder is 0, right, we know it's even number, right? Like to that, escape and dd to cut and paste things like that. Okay, so this time only if, right, I modulo mod 2 equal y equal is used for comparison. Okay, compare this one and that one. If they are equal, then this is true. Okay, so a single equal sign is used for assignment. We assign 0 to this variable I, so it's not for comparing. Okay, comparison. That, so equal is for comparison. So if they are same, left hand side and the right hand side, if they are same, then the condition is true. Okay, let's try it. GCC A dot out. Okay, all even numbers are out. So let's check the code here. Now how it works. Okay, that's play the computer in our mind. Play computer. Okay, so when we enter the for loop, the first iteration, in the first iteration I is 0, so it check if 0, right, the remainder of 0 divided by 2, oh yes, 0, so it enters this the body of the if. We print out the 0 here. Now in the next round, right, next round I becomes, because after this the logic, right, goes to this part. That's the definition of for loop. Okay, so we increase the I by 1, so after that it enters the next iteration. This time I is 1. Okay, so now we check 1 mod 2 is not 0, right? The remainder of 1 divided by 2 is 1, so this is false. This is false. This is false, so we'll skip that, right? And it will go to the end of this if block. Of course, this is the end of for loop body, so it will loop back from here, loop back to the next iteration of for. This time, okay, yeah, we already increased to I by 1 in every iteration, so now I is 2. Okay, it checks again, 2 mod 2, yes, the remainder is 0. Okay, so that's why we can see the 2 out here, and so on. Yeah. So in this example we use the if, right, the branching thing and the for loop, the two things, right, the if else and the for loop or any kind of a loop are the most important concepts in any programming language. Great, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.